no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
What up, Raphael? What do you think of our stadium and our team this season? So the stadium's beautiful. I can't wait to see it all lit up. I'll be in Las Vegas July 30th and July 31st, so if you're in the area, hit me up. And then what do I think of the team? Young, got a lot to prove, but I see a lot of people doubting us, and I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with the fact that we are getting doubted this year because I think that's what's going to help us. Because last season, we were 5-4, 6-4, feeling pretty confident, and I think they got a little overconfident. And I think if you can push them to the side a little bit and say that, no, you guys aren't going to make the playoffs, no, the Raiders stink, I think that would motivate a lot of players. So it's all good, but I do think that they are going to be a pretty solid team. So you guys can use hashtag Raiders or you can super chat to get on the show. I'm going to take a sip of my beer because I am thirsty. Hang on a sec. You guys are over 21. Let me know what you're sipping on. Today I'm sipping on Corona. So I'm just going to remind you again, so this will be the last mailbag that we'll do on the live show unless we get more super chats. So if you want to get your question featured on the show, you guys can use hashtag Raiders or super chat. Can you do that for me? Cool. All right, let's go to some questions here. I'll also give some shout-outs to Chevy, Lil Sean, KVTV, Mitch, kick Rio S out of here. So apparently he's a Chiefs fan. All right, so I'm seeing Tommy Wolf says, F Rios. Remember, when you swear, it's going to block you. So to get the Chiefs fan out of there, just start typing FAB, type F the Chiefs, or just type Raiders because that's the only way you're going to get rid of them. All right, let's go to Jason G. Well, I guess technically has a picture. Will Waller be a top 3 tight end? So it's a great question. I think right now the top 2 tight ends in the National Football League are Travis Kelce and George Kittle. And then the third one is open. I think it's between a player like Austin Hooper, who's got a new home in Cleveland, Darren Waller, who was top, I believe, 2 in receptions with 90 and yards with 1,145 for tight ends. Another really good tight end, though, is Zach Ertz, so I don't know if we can jump him quite yet. Mark Andrews is another solid player, but the only way Waller can get into the top 3, in my opinion, is if he can get more touchdowns because he needs to be more of a red zone threat. He's a really good blocker as well. So is it possible? Yes. But I think the next question is, can he get in the top 2? Because jumping the top 2 and Kittle and Kelce, that's pretty tough. All right, Tim, you're next up here on the Raiders Report. Are the Raiders going to surprise this year? I think they're going to surprise. I know a lot of people are kind of doubting them. And if they can win 9, maybe 10 games, if they can win 8 games, I think they at least have a chance to get in the playoffs. And for a team like the Raiders, who have a very physical offensive line, who have a very physical running game, I mean, the Titans proved that last year. Decent quarterback play, lean on your offensive line, lean on your running game. You can beat good teams. And I know the Raiders can beat good teams. Let's go to the next man, the Raider Dude 30. I got a question for you. Perfect. That's what the show's all about. Reason why the Raiders defense is no good, and it's not our defense, it's the refs making our defense passive with the phantom flags. What's your opinion? Do I do think that there's some phantom flags? Yes. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen a thread that I've created. That's literally all the bad Raider calls that happened to us last year. It's a very, very popular tweet. Please go check it out. But you can't put all the blame on the refs. Yes, you can put some. But when you're bottom 5, bottom 6, bottom 7 in defense, since 2010, that's not the referee's fault. That is a problem inside the organization. That is missing on draft picks. That's bad coaching. So is some of it on the refs? Yes. Is all of it on the refs? No, it's not all on the refs. So one of my goals that I've been trying to get now for a while, and I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. And I know a lot of you are subscribed, and for all of you that have already hit that sub button, I appreciate you. But yes, this is my full-time job. And I do want to continue to make daily Raider videos. So if you've noticed, we don't have a Friday happy hour show anymore because we haven't hit 50,000 subs. If you want the happy hour show to come back, if you want us to continue to do daily videos, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. If you are already subscribed, take the link that you see below, youtube.com/RaidersReport. Send it to your friends, or you can just hit the link that you see in the comment section now. But I would definitely appreciate it. If y'all are my family, you'd hit that sub button. All right, let's go to the next question here from Chris, Super Chat. Crosby sacks Mahomes twice this year. 4 Chucky heads. Rio, F out of here. So, Crosby has said multiple times that he does want to sack Patrick Mahomes, and I don't blame him. I don't play in the NFL, but sure, I'd even like to, right? Anytime a guy's getting $450 million, it'd be nice to wrap him up a little bit. So, the issue is he's not an easy person to sack, and Max has even said it himself where, you think you got him, and then all of a sudden he can just toss the ball out of his hands because he has such a strong arm. So if you say he's going to get 2, I'll trust you. I'll take your word for it. I'll give it 4 Chucky heads. Let's go to Jason. What's up, my man? What do you think of trading Gabe Jackson for a 2nd and a 5th? Also draft Trey Smith. Also draft Pitts from. Okay. So Pitts is a Florida tight end for you guys for when Witten retires. I think we're good on tight ends. Like, I think having Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, 2 very, very good tight ends. So I'm going to say no on, I don't want to say wasting a draft pick, but I don't think the tight ends are a major need. Drafting Trey Smith, so the quarterback from North Dakota State. He's very talented. I like him a lot. 28 touchdowns, 0 interceptions last year. But I am a little bit worried that it is North Dakota State. And then Gabe Jackson for a 2nd and a 5th. You wouldn't get a 2nd and a 5th for Gabe Jackson. The Raiders tried to trade Gabe for a 4th-round pick during the NFL draft. That didn't happen. Teams didn't want to trade that much for Jackson. So I think at this point you'd be lucky to actually get a 5th-round pick for Jackson. Not that he's not worth it. The issue is people are worried about his injury history, and he played in only 11 games last year. So, no, you wouldn't get that for Gabe Jackson. All right, Tim White, what you got for me? I just bet a Chiefs fan we will beat them this year in Arrowhead. I mean, that's bold. I don't know what the money is. I know the Raiders last year lost 35-3. As much as I want to think that the Raiders can beat them in Arrowhead, I'm not quite ready to take that step. I think if we are going to beat the Chiefs, it's going to be in, it's going to be in Las Vegas. So, somebody just asked, who's the producer? Producer's name is Harrison, and if you want your question on the show, start spamming Harrison. Okay. Do you skip leg day? Y for yes, N for no, as I sip on my beer. Obviously, I skip leg day, right? Now, you guys don't see my legs for a reason, right? Because I skip leg day. So, do you skip leg day? If you're typing your Y for yes, maybe you should go to Panda Subs and get some bigger legs where we got products for you. Or if you're like, no, Mitch, I don't skip leg day, maybe you can show off those thighs because skies out, thighs out by going to chatsports.com/Raiders Shorts, where you can save up to 25% off men's and women's shorts as well. If you got legs that look like that, hey, go for it. Go rep your shorts. I love these Nike ones. They're probably my favorites. Also, it's not just the ones that you see on screen. There's like 10, 11, maybe 12 other pairs of shorts. Sizes from small all the way up to like Andy Reid size, so you guys will be totally covered. Chatsports.com/Raiders Shorts. I'll put it in the comments. It's in the description. Go ahead and take advantage of these offers because they are selling fast. Let's go to Tim. What's up, my brother? Sorry, Tim. You already got your question on. So, Matthew, who gets more yards this season? Hungry Ruggs, the third, or Brian Edwards? So, I love the fact that some of y'all don't try to change the spell checks, right? So, Hungry Ruggs the third, or Brian Edwards. As much as I think that Ruggs is going to absolutely feast this year, no, I do think Ruggs is going to have more yards. I think he's going to have more receiving yards and more total yards. The only way that Brian Edwards has more receiving yards than Ruggs is if Ruggs gets injured or if Tyrell Williams goes down and then if Edwards really goes out and shows out. He's talented, but I think that Ruggs is just going to get more work earlier on. All right, let's go to Hazer, or maybe it's Hayes Rocks 209. Reading, not my strong suit. Are the Raiders still trying to get Jadeveon Clowney? Yes, the Raiders are still interested in Clowney. The issue is going to be money. So you've kind of seen the reports go from interested in Clowney to now their focus is on training camp and getting the rookies. Don't be surprised if you start seeing some more Clowney talk once all the rookies are signed, once you start seeing UDFAs, once some of these corona tests are passed, if you will. But yes, the Raiders are still interested in Clowney. It just is going to come down to how much he's willing to sign for. I think if he were to come down to like 1 year 11, 1 year 12, the Raiders would be interested. If you haven't already seen my video, the 5 moves the Raiders need to make to go out and sign Clowney, go check it out. It's on the channel. All right, next question here on the Raiders Report from Jose. Mitch, can you give my daughter Layla a shout-out? Layla, I'm guessing it's Layla Tenna. Shout out to you. Thanks for watching the Raiders Report. And Jose, appreciate that you're watching. If you guys want me to give a shout-out to anyone in the family, you can super chat right now, so that way we get it before I get out of here. Okay, what up, Lil Sean? Carr will get his first playoff win this year, 100. I think what you meant to say is 4 Chucky heads, but it's okay. I'm hoping you're right. All right, let's go to Jamon H, a.k.a. Devil J. Do you agree with Madden 21 rating? So I don't play Madden. I think the last season I ever played a Madden was Madden 99. But from what I've seen in general, I do and I don't. Like, the fact that Corey Littleton's a 79, that's bonkers to me. The fact that Derek Carr is only a 79, bonkers to me. The fact that, like, you guys might get mad at me for saying this, but how is LaMarcus Joyner an 82? How is LaMarcus Joyner better than guys like Max Crosby? That makes no sense to me, right? Tyrell's a little bit high for my liking. I think our offensive line is properly rated. Jacobs is properly rated. But at the end of the day, it's Madden. I don't really care. Let's go to Tim. If we are still in on Clowney, do you think it's possible we rework somebody's contract, possibly Gabe? So it's a great question, and this will be the last question on the live Raiders report. So if you do have a question that is just a burning to get answered, go ahead and super chat right now. Do I think we restructure Gabe's contract? No, we've already paid Gabe Jackson for this upcoming season. He has already been paid $9.35 million, so that is a done deal. If you're going to restructure somebody's contract, I've said it before, it's Trenton Brown, who's scheduled to make $21.5 million. If you want to go see 5 moves that the Raiders can do, go check it out. It's on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.